Hello, my name is Sean Ernest. Today we'll be talking about corporate governance and IT governance. So, what is corporate governance? Corporate governance is a system by which companies are directed and controlled. This means that a board of directors is responsible for establishing a set of policies and procedures that control the company's daily processes. IT governance is the process used to monitor and control key information technology capability decisions. This does not mean IT governance establishes all of the rules and policies. It simply governs why these rules are made. This is like corporate governance in the fact that it uses a board to help the decision process. It is different because this is all about the IT capability functions instead of business decisions. What are the common IT governance frameworks? Some common IT governance frameworks are COBIT, AS 8015-2005, ISO IEC 38500-2015, the Information Technology Information Library, COSO, CMMI, and FAIR. COBIT is the most popular. COBIT gives a reference of 37 IT processes. Each process has inputs, outputs, objectives, and performance measurement methods. The AS 8015-2005 was originally developed in Australia, and it's a 12-page document that includes 6 principles for effective governance. ISO IEC 38500-2015 is designed around assisting top-level management to understand and grasp what their obligations are when their company uses IT. The Information Technology Information Library has 5 management best practices that cover everything from strategy to design. It also ensures that the information technology department and processes support the business operations. COSO is focused on general processes, but it does emphasize on enterprise risk management and fraud deterrence. The CMMI uses a numerical scale from 1 to 5 with a goal of understanding how an organization is maturing or performing over a designated period of time. FAIR focuses on cybersecurity and risk assessment. The overall goal of FAIR is to make more informed decisions and to protect your data. The largest goal of IT governance is to ensure that the IT department processes, workflows, purchases, and overall support provide a value to the organization. By ensuring that value is provided, it has some significant benefits. Some of these benefits are risk management, IT and business office alignment, improved strategic planning, strengthened project management, and better all-around compliance. The primary purpose is to help make repeatable, well-structured decisions that incorporate information technology into the standard business model and meet the organization's goals. The lack of IT governance may affect many aspects of business in the 21st century. One significant and direct risk would be the inability to maintain digital commerce. Another significant impact would fall on the budget. Without a properly managed and planned IT program, there would be inefficient IT systems. This would result in more support needs and therefore cost the company more money. Another sizable risk would be the risk to compliance and data security. Depending on the nature of the business, the IT governance plan would include specific benchmarks and rules for data security and identify whether there's a need to maintain versions or specific documents for periods of times as laid out by law. The governance policy would identify these needs and who is ultimately responsible for each. Without reasonable IT governance, these laws may be overlooked and the organization could be fined or worse. One significant IT governance implementation success story is the Volkswagen Finance Company based in China. Volkswagen was growing largely in the Chinese market, and they struggled during their exponential growth to consistently store and retrieve documents because they didn't have a system for storing them. As they grew, they found that they had to adhere to stricter regulatory requirements, so they decided they needed to implement some IT governance. They chose to go with a solution based around open text ECM. With this policy, they were able to start storing and retrieving documents better. This reduced their overall cost by 5%. OpenText uses more than one basic framework, and it tailors its services to the needs of the company. This appears to be a very flexible and comprehensive solution to any organization that would choose to adopt it to support their company. Another significant success story when implementing IT governance is Brookdale Community College. The Brookdale Community College was growing largely and decided that they needed to incorporate IT governance. So they used a solution from a company called Illusion Managed Services. This IT plan that they implemented would eventually guide their business decisions, investments, and other concepts during their growth. This plan also supported the mission of the college and allowed the college to become transparent to the students on why IT policies were what they were. In order for a college to be transparent and functional, they must have a good system. This system also provides them the ability to better service future students. By servicing students better, you end up getting more students. This creates more revenue. Ultimately, this will secure the prosperity for the future of the college. Illusion uses standards that follow the ISO frameworks, and they maintain a compliance for security and data following the ISO security standards. For more information or to view the success stories, you can view these links